Your Eye on Annapolis daily news brief keeps you informed about what's happening in Annapolis, Anne Arundel County, and Maryland. Local news, local sports, local events, local opinion, and, of course, local weather. Your Eye on Annapolis daily news brief starts now.
Good morning. It's Wednesday, August 18th, 2021. This is John Frenaye, and this is your Eye on Annapolis daily news brief. Actually, it's a pretty late news day, but it is hump day. So let's get into it, shall we? Yesterday, there was a political dog and pony showdown on City Dock. U.S. Senator Kristi Van Hollen toured City Dock with County Executive Pittman and Mayor Buckley with a bunch of others in tow as they talked about flooding and sea level rise. This is all to promote a bill introduced by Van Hollen to get polluters to pay into a fund to allow municipalities to undertake construction projects to mitigate it. It's called the Polluters Pay Climate Fund Act, which will tax up to 30 companies who contributed 0.05% of CO2 and methane emissions between 2000 and 2019. Van Hollen said it will create a $500 billion fund. Some Naval Academy news. We all know that the plebes are in town. They've been here for 7 weeks, but now the firsties are due back tonight by 6 p.m., and the juniors and youngsters are due in by 4 p.m. tomorrow. And fingers crossed that they can have a COVID-free year. And if you have never witnessed the spectacle that is the Herndon Climb, because typically it's on a Monday in May, here's your chance. In 2020, it was canceled due to COVID, so the class of 2023 never got a chance to climb the monument and will forever have an asterisk in the record books next to their name. The new commandant has figured it all out. The class of 2023 will get to climb the monument on Sunday at 1 p.m. Yes, they will be climbing as second-class midshipmen or juniors, but they will get a chance. If you want to go, it starts precisely at 1 p.m. because everything starts precisely at the Naval Academy. There is no charge. It is open to the public. You will need to walk onto the yard, and you will need proper ID to get onto the yard. When you get there, you want to expect to stay for several hours. It usually takes anywhere from 2 to 4 hours to figure that all out. The Herndon Monument, if you don't know, is sort of in front of the chapel. Some COVID news. Governor Hogan is scheduled to have an update at 2 p.m. today. I'm not sure exactly what he has in mind, but the hospitalizations and cases have been on a steady increase, and the deaths are ticking up, although at a much reduced pace. The Anne Arundel County Health Department will begin administering third shots of the Pfizer or Moderna vaccines for moderately to severely immunocompromised individuals today. They are by appointment only, and you can go to aahealth.org to handle that or see where they are administered. Or you can call 410-222-7256 if you want to do it the old-fashioned way. And in more health department news, they are about to begin their annual oral rabies vaccine program for rabid raccoons in the county. It gets underway on August 26th and will go to the end of September, and they are placing vaccine baits around the county. They're not harmful, but you really shouldn't mess with them. They are marked, and Public Works and Health Department employees will be scattering them throughout the county. Now, in some areas, they are distributed by low-flying helicopters. They rent out the police helicopter for that. So if you do see a low-flying police helicopter, go to Facebook and say, why the hell? No, don't go to Facebook because, that's Facebook. But that chances are that that's what that is. They are distributing the baits to areas that aren't easily accessible by foot. And as we wrap up, 33 companies in the greater Baltimore area received the maximum amount of PPP loans in this second round. Here in Anne Arundel County, South Moon Under in Annapolis, Envo Core in Gambrills, Signature Collision in Annapolis, and the Naval Academy Athletic Association all received the maximum amount of $2 million each. And finally, congrats to those who retweeted and shared us yesterday. Lisa, Gary, Kyla, Doreen, and George are all getting $25 gift cards to Chesepiooc Real Ale Brewery. And congrats to Kristen Starkey over on Facebook, no relation to Ringo, I don't believe, for winning a Facebook random number contest. She's going to go see Mike Love at the Ram's Head on stage on Friday night. See, you never know where a contest will pop up. It could be here, Twitter, Facebook, or maybe even our weekly newsletter. Hint, hint, hint. All right, that is it for the news today. But first, a quick thank you to our 4 sponsors for the Daily News Brief: Solar Energy Services, the Kristi Neidhardt Team of Northrop Realty, a Long and Foster Company, Rehab to Perform, and MacMedics. A quick reminder to please leave us a rating or a review if you have a chance. We'd really appreciate it. So now you just need to hang tight. We have George Young from DC MDVA Weather standing by with your locally forecast weather report. He's coming up in just a bit.
Another moving moment from Kristi Neidhardt of the Kristi Neidhardt Team from Northrop Realty, a Long and Foster company.
Did you know that home values jumped over 10% on average in 2020? And we are expected to see more increases over the next 3 to 6 months. What's causing this rise in value? First, limited inventory. We have about 60% fewer homes on the market right now than we did the same time last year. Second, low interest rates. People can afford more home right now, and that is very appealing. Third, increased buyer demand. We literally have over 20 interested and qualified buyers waiting for the right home to come on the market, and we are not alone. If you were ever thinking of timing the market just right to get the highest price in recent history, your time has come. My team is available and ready. Give us a call today. We'll check your home's value and break neighborhood records.
That's another moving moment from Kristi Neidhardt. To get in touch, call 410-295-6579 or visit kn-team.com. That's kn-team.com.
Are you an active adult or competitive athlete dealing with an injury keeping you from being at your best? Then Rehab to Perform is here to get you back to your full potential. R2P is a unique fitness-focused physical therapy company with 4 locations in Maryland. More like a training room and a personal training studio than a medical facility. R2P offers physical therapy for lower back pain, overuse injuries, post-surgery, muscle pulls, chronic pain, and more. R2P also offers rehabilitation for concussions and mild traumatic brain injuries. To learn more, visit rehabtoperform.com.
When you live near Annapolis, you know how fickle the weather can be. So you need a truly local forecast that's accurate and reliable. Forecast right here in Annapolis. DCMDVA weather is not just for today, but for the rest of the week and the weekend too. Now here's George Young of DCMDVA weather with the weather outlook for today and beyond.
Hey everyone, this is George with DCMDVA Weather, and this is your Eye on Annapolis forecast for Wednesday, August 18th. Yesterday played out pretty much as expected for the Annapolis region, with more muggy 80s for highs, and some more scattered showers and storms as well, and the song will remain the same today through at least Friday. Look for highs today again in the mid to upper 80s, with an elevated threat for rain, possibly over 1 inch for many as the remnants of what was Tropical System Fred moves by to the west, with more 80s and scattered showers and storms likely tomorrow and Friday, before upper 80s to maybe low 90s for some over the weekend with a small chance of scattered PM storms each day. Okay, that's it for today. This is George Young of DC MDVA Weather. Make it a great day out there. Stay healthy and be safe. And be sure to get our free app on all of your devices by searching DC MDVA Weather in the Apple or Google App Stores. And also be sure to follow us on Facebook and Twitter and use our website each day by visiting DCMDVAweather.com so you can always stay weather informed.
Have you ever had to wait to get an appointment at the Apple Store? Skip the wait and the line at the mall by visiting MacMedics in Severna Park or Lanham, where appointments are not necessary. MacMedics is an Apple-authorized premium service provider. MacMedics services all Apple devices, including broken iPhone screens and batteries, and all without an appointment. Most iPhone repairs are complete the same day and usually within a few hours. MacMedics is also an Apple-authorized reseller and sell Apple products at the same price as the Apple Store. Visit MacMedics in Severna Park or Lanham for Apple-authorized sales and service and shop local. Don't wait for help. Call MacMedics at 410-757-MAX, which is 410-757-6227. It's 410-757-6227. Or visit them online at MacMedics.com.
Hello, energy consumers. This is Rick Peters, president of Solar Energy Services. With all the talk of energy resilience in the news recently, I'm surprised there's not more talk about solar plus batteries, especially since 1/3 of all of our new residential solar projects include a battery backup system that provides instant energy security and peace of mind. And with incentives in place for battery backup, this investment is now more affordable than ever. With financing rates as low as 0.99% and plans offering 18 months same as cash, it's now easier than ever to go solar with no money down. Financing creates an easy bill swap scenario where you replace your electric bill with a loan payment, allowing you to build equity in your own personal energy supply. Don't wait for your next power outage to act. Contact us today at 410-923-6090 or visit us at solarsaves.net to learn more about solar with battery backup. Don't wait another minute. Sunshine's a wasted.
Sunshine, sunshine, nothing else can make me feel so fine.
You've been listening to the Eye on Annapolis Daily News Brief. Tell your friends and colleagues, this is the podcast where you can keep up on the latest with what's going on in Annapolis and Anne Arundel County. And don't forget about our website, eyeonannapolis.net, where you can find even more information. And make sure you follow us on Facebook at All Annapolis and on Twitter at Eye on Annapolis. This Daily News Brief podcast comes to you every Monday through Friday at 6 a.m.